Masada.
Commissioner Jeremiah, Commissioner Shamim, Commissioner Tony. So please appear with your documents, papers, and I'm going to give you like 3 minutes to talk about yourself.
Yeah, my name is Chameleone. I'm a musician also known as Chameleone. I've been in existence as an entertainment artist for the last 20 years. And in the 20 years, I've done a lot of community outreach. I've worked with the MS Mission for 2012. I've worked for a fund, charity, in call of the Amaanyi Youth Festival. I've uplifted a lot of musicians. And I'm a member of any.
What would you want to do for the city?
What is that?
What would you want to do for the city?
We want solutions for the new city.
Kampala has
been administered by people who are only lamenting, crying with people, and not providing solutions. And I would like to have a Lord Mayor who's going to sell my city beyond borders. I've done a lot of traveling. I can use my personal image on addition to the city by attracting tourism and increasing to this country.
That is the national.
Then also can you shift card?
Mr. Joseph Mayanji, this city is a city of chaos. Chaos in its leadership, chaos in even what happens amongst people. But let me begin with the leadership. What would you say is the problem at City Hall that causes a clash between the technical wing and the political wing? And if you can identify that problem, what would you do to make sure it doesn't happen when you're running?
Yeah, there's a big division between the Lord Mayor himself and the council. He's solely making decisions without consulting the council itself. I think the best way forward is, as a Lord Mayor, you have to work with the council. You have to divide responsibility and decision making. But being the supreme Lord Mayor and the person taking all these decisions brings a lot of chaos and a lot of things being left behind, because I believe that even the council has a lot of addition it has to add onto that office.
So what would you say are the key duties of the Lord Mayor in your understanding?
Yeah, the key duties of the Lord Mayor, first and foremost, is the chief decision maker. He's the supreme. He's the one who initiates strategies and develop. These are physical and social developments of the city. The key duties of another duty of the Lord Mayor, he's supposed to attract tourism, investment to his city, and he's the chief supervisor of all the assignments that he amends.
Tell us about your understanding of the city in terms of population, demographics, voter numbers, you know.
Yes. I'll give you the little details that I can provide right now. First and foremost, the city has about 2 million residents who live in Kampala, and about 2.5 million people that come to work in the city. The demographics of the city, Kampala consists of 5 divisions, which one of them is Kawempe, where I come from, Baga, Makawa, Machide, Kampala Central. Yeah, what more?
Do you have any peculiarities you can say that Ubaga is unique in this angle? Kawempe is unique in this angle. Do you have such things you can say?
Yes, I can say, I'll start with Machide actually. Machide is unique that almost 95% of Uganda musicians live in Machide. It is unique also in the way that Machide doesn't sleep. It is operating 24 hours. When I talk about Ruaga is actually more unique as well because it hosts the Catholic Church, the Median Catholic Church. It hosts Nabirembe Cathedral, and that is it.
About what you can do for the city. Tell us about your development plan, and I want to give you a few pointers. Flooding in the city, yes, number one. The current trend in the city where the planners think that the city, the common man doesn't deserve to be in the city. What would you do about those? And then, what would you do about jam? Because currently, I think in the entire world, they say that an ordinary Ugandan who drives a car in Kampala wastes about 6 hours of his time in jam.
Yeah, I'll set so much on jam. One of the developments I want to put on the city is all big cities and most cities don't sleep. Business rotates 24 hours. One of the reasons that causes traffic jam in the city is because we all work at the same hours. People wake up, we go and work at 8, and we have to leave at 6. So we go into the city at the same time and leave the city at the same time. So if we can develop a city that works 24 hours, that means there's people who are going to possibly work in the night shift. So that decreases a lot the traffic jam. Then another thing that I'll talk about is recently saw the floods that have been disturbing everybody. I'll give you an example of Amsterdam. Amsterdam was built below sea level. So we need to attract engineers And we need advice, foreign advice. People like, for example, if you walk into Amsterdam, you can find the engineers that will still advise you of how to deal with the city drainage and lift up Kampala from it. Because Kampala is also below this in the valley. But we need to seek foreign advice. We're not going to finish everything and think that we know everything. We have to know Kusaka, such kind of
Now,
support.
tell us about your role. People power and the national unity platform. I am specifically interested in what you think you have done for the movement, for power, and for the national unity platform. It makes you think that for this and this and that, I think I am the most credible candidate to hold the flag.
Yeah, thank you so much. First and foremost, if you've been following my trail, I'm a very popular person. Very popular. And through that popularity, I've already started mobilizing. A lot of people want to be like me, a lot of young people want to be like me. So by seeing Joseph Chameleone, Mayanja, in NUP, that alone attracts a few more members. And if you've been following my trail, I've been trying to talk about the National Unity Platform and the principle. There's no interview that you've seen me on the air and I've not mentioned the National Unity Platform and my principle, that is mobilizing. So that is a very big addition. And on top of that, being a member of NUP is just another big thing. I'm a big fish in a big party. Yeah.
Okay, what?
Yeah, he's mentioning, okay, recently I've just released a song, the campaign song. It's about, I don't know if you've heard it, Kona. Kona is talking about Chameleone, it's talking about Mayanja, so it's good for the movement.
You mentioned for us some of the values of
Values of NUP, I think the biggest value is liberating this country from the dictatorship. It's been very for 35 years. And secondly is to mobilize all opposition into the national platform so we can be stronger and better.
Now, can you tell us about your preparedness to manage a campaign in a city which is as big? I don't know whether you have a rough estimate of how many voters are in the city, but how prepared are you?
I'll tell you, I have a lot of voters and there's very many voters.
I'm saying the total number of voters in the city.
I won't give you those numbers because I don't want to go off the track. But what I'll tell
But
you,
how are you organized?
I'm very organized. That's why I opened up a command center, a sister command center in Wanituma Road. Actually, that's also another thing that I've added on to NUP because I would like to invite actually my NUP people and members to also come and visit me that side as we on the road to freedom. So I'm very prepared. My budget is ready, and my task force is also very ready. And as I talk right now, I'm coming from the Electoral Commission to pick up my nomination papers, which we are starting to look for the signatures required.
How many signatures do you need?
We have to pick signatures from about 28 different voting centers. We need about 60 by electoral area. Yes.
By electoral area, what does that mean? Division?
Yeah, by electoral area.
Okay, so, I don't know, just
Would you,
Yes,
Mr. Mayanja, tell us about your leadership skills?
My what?
Leadership skills.
Yeah, my leadership skills are very evident. I am one. I've been the president of Union Island Music Empire for the last 20 years, which has led and produced, I still say, about 80% of Venezuela's talent. It has not been an easy thing because, like, you know, in our business, with different habits, but I've managed to be a leader and I've led them to victory, the big stars right now. Besides that, I'm playing very many leadership roles. I've been the CEO of 3 Hours Away. CEO 3 Hours Away, which was a charity foundation that me and Kawes have created to raise charity and awareness for the kids that were displaced in Gulu. I've told you I've been the ambassador of the US mission project called 2012 that took me all the way to Central African Republic to try and solicit and convince the rebels to leave the bush, and of course they left. Mention but a few.
When did you join People Power? struggle for
I indirectly join people power through it's been a year now. Yeah.
That is 2019?
2019, yes.
You know, to win a mayoral seat without councillors is it doesn't help.
Yes.
I want you to tell us what is your preparedness in terms of helping, just in case you become the flag bearer of anything, helping other flag bearer at councillorship level at city council. How are you prepared to make sure you have your own team of councillors, NUP councillors, that will defend the NUP position, which we think will be a position in council?
Yeah, I'm quite prepared. I introduced myself initially and I said that I'm ready to work. I'm ready to move with anybody that is ready to move with us. So with my many tools that I have, I think you must have noticed yesterday I was sitting with the World Music Fraternity. Those are tools we can use in our campaigns. So I'm prepared to share some of my tools to every councillor that wants to move with me. That's about it.
Lastly, and I think a very important question is, we are party that thinks in terms of the common man. Do you have a ghetto plan for this Kampala? What do you think is wrong with our ghettos? How can we give our people in the ghettos, which you also identify with, a decent living? What plan do you have as a city mayor to make sure that people who live in Katanga, in Kamocha here, in Chikakajo and Chigagas of this world, there are many Vigagas, how are we going to change their life in terms of decent houses, accommodation, and a decent life?
I don't think there's a country that doesn't have a ghetto. Every country has ghettos. But ghettos that live, some countries have ghettos that are on standard. I'll give you one big problem that the ghetto people are facing: inadequate water supply. People don't have sanitation. You cannot talk about housing whilst you don't look at the people's health. We have to uplift their standards of living through water supply, sanitation, so they can live in cleaner places. Good water supply. If an example of is an example of River Thames in London. Amazzi are pure and clean because they are mitegeke biyonjo. Tutuiza ku uplifting abantu ba ghetto. Nga bakyalo alindwa kuzaala. Abantu ku ghetto beetaaga kuba adequate irrigation, beetaaga sanitization, good water supply, n'okutegeka ebyalo.
Okay, if you don't become the successful flag bearer, what is your strategy?
My strategy is I still stand on the side of people fighting for freedom. I'll still keep my energy. I'll still keep my vigilance on the intentions of the party.
All right, and yes, the members here have anything.
Let's know the other.
Thank you for interacting with us. It's been a very good answer.
Okay, as you sign it, give us some other details.
Some count.
What is count?
Village is village.
Camera. Vai.
Buon pizza.
Tembete ikigambo. Hano tembete ikigambo ngazi.
You're doing.
People power! People power! Manja oye! Manja oye! Manja oye! People power! Era nga basuubiza nti biri mu bwekwendiya kusuubira ddala birera ebyobukulembeze n'ekibisijjako basuubiza nti ngenda kubaweereza na Kampala, ngenda kulaakulanya Kampala ashanane. Kampala edda yalinga kibuga nga Kenya bajja muno, Abakongo bajja muno, Abatanzania nga beeyirira wano nekibajja temanyi lwaki basobola bamutambusiza buliso njagala kuzzayo Kampala omutindo Kampala tukena okubeera nga Dubai West Africa ashanane ne Kampala tumubeera manju abantu bakaaba n'abatukulembera bakaaba kati enkola tugikooye twagala buli twateekawo solutions izo ali ku TV olaba amataba galinatwala amataba gakomanga eri nakimubedda omwala yasebala kugateekawo egasembera ku siteekolwa bayita Krokotawa nikaliva bude Krokotawa gayingidde Kampala olulakakana so tuze kuteekawo nkyukakyuka eya solutions tukooye abantu abalamenti nga balamentisi bakomawo kifaanana ng'omuntu akusanga ku kitanda oli mulwadde atakugulira mutundu wakijjanjaba ate naalinda okubagula esanduka ennene enkola yabo abasajja tetwabakooye alinda ekintu ekimala okwoloneka ate najja n'akubagiza abantu tulina okutambulira ku nkola ya solutions ese face yange wenu so okutambula amawanga era mbasuubiza bannayuganda nti genda kutambula amawanga gonna nga nsatira Uganda ne Kampala ebintu
ku nsonga y'olwaleero kaseera kano tukulaba ku kitebe ky'ekisenge kyatuvako wa ekyano ate nga gye buvuddeko katono twakulaba nga waggulawo ofiisi y'omutongole wadde okusooka nga poliisi yakusomanya bandyagadde okumanya bakulaba yendagadde okumanya kyekyabukozaawo ofiisi ate nga tebannakutongoza mu butongole tekugenda okuba ne bendera
mukama wange naawe weetegereza teri muntu bannayuganda musuubuzi bawalodi meya ngansi era teri mu kandidate alina amaanyi gekanaganda nakusuubira Uganda nti yenna anayimira mu kkubo ly'abantu tugenda mujjumira butomezi kulwa nsonga kaadi kale yo nsonga nkulu naye kisinga obukulu abantu baagala mayanji abantu balweza dda mayanji emayanji oye
somoozebwa kikolowooza kweyolokedde mu kibuga Kampala okusinziira ku byobufuzi nga bubirawo ebitambula
akusoboozebwa kijja kusobola kigenda kugira ku solutions nga tuteekawo enkola empya bino byebagamba nti abantu kajjaku example oli akeera nagamba nti lodi meya aliko nti bamulemesa okukola gavumenti yakulemesa okugenda okusakira abantu ebulamu gavumenti yaleganye kogenda okusupervisinga ebyalo kati wete okusomooza ebyo byonna nze mukolera ngenda bikusaa
singa bendera togifuna wano oli mweteekuteeka okuwagira gwe banagiwa
tugenda n'enkola democracy
onokivaamu
tugenda n'enkola democracy okukkirizaganyaamu naabo naye nga kyemanya ekikulu kya byonna ejja kuba nsobi nene saabalwanyi nze ngenda okuleetebwa lodi meya mu NUP